Welcome to League Golazo, and today I'll be going straight into the just concluded game between PSG and Liverpool. The game was just a masterclass to watch, and because I expected that PSG were going to win because they had lots of chances in the game. The game that started like it was a PSG game from the beginning. They had like a goal cancelled earlier half of the first half, earlier minutes of the first half, ruled out by VAR, and today's game actually PSG took dominance of the game. The possession was belonged to them. They had 70 possession while Liverpool had 30. Liverpool actually struggled all through the game today. They literally struggled from the beginning to the end. They just wanted to struggle to the end of the game. Luckily for them, they had a goal by Harvey Eliot in the 87th minute, just after I was brought in, after being substituted by Salah, which Salah had a very bad game today. He wasn't really in his best today. He had few touches of the ball. He didn't really have the space to do what he would do normally because PSG didn't give him the chance to play the way he used to play. Overall, it was a very, very good game. PSG were just very unlucky because they had all the chances to win. They had lots of chances. They had 9 shots on target, and Liverpool had just one, which led to the goal. They had so many shots, almost 29 shots, which 9 was on target, and none of them entered. Alisson was just world class today. He showed that it was world class. First, things to note in the game. Konate got lucky today in the game because he could have been given red card easily because of the foul he had earlier in the game in the first half, and I thought it was a foul. I don't know whatever the referee saw and whatever VAR saw, but Konate got very lucky, and any other referee would have given that as a red card and would have been sent off in the game, and they would have 10 men to play with, and would have been in a very messy situation for Liverpool. And also to note that this is the worst game Liverpool has played in this season. Since the beginning of the season, just like the worst game they played. The lowest possession, lowest touches of ball, lowest shots on target. They struggled all through the game, and I don't know if fatigue is beginning to set in for Liverpool. Perhaps it's time. Maybe they're already getting very tired or something, but they got lucky today and they won. We don't know what's going to happen in the second leg in Anfield, but they have like a 1 goal lead, which gives them an advantage over PSG. Because in Anfield, I'm sure they would give it their best in Anfield because they want to go over to the quarterfinals. Also, one thing to note also is the fact that Jota was missing in the game. He was quiet. He was not at his best. He was not just in form in the game. He wasn't giving it his best. He wasn't just the Jota we used to know. And I also want to say that I personally think that Jota is more like a super sub. He does better when he's being subbed into a game than when he starts the game. That's been my observation. I believe he does better when he's subbed at any point in the game or something. But when he starts, Jota doesn't really do well in most games where he starts. So I think that perhaps Anislo should always see him as a sub instead of starting him. Perhaps start Nunes. Maybe Nunes did his best today. Nunes gave the assist for the game, for the goal, just few minutes after he was brought in because he was brought in together with Harvey Eliot, and both of them made the goal happen with thanks to Alisson that gave the long goal kick. And also to note that today Liverpool did not do their normal playing from the back because they didn't even have the chance to play with back. PSG had most of the ball, most of the time, almost throughout the game. PSG had most of the game. They had 70% possession, while Liverpool had 30% possession. The midfield for Liverpool was lacking. Like it was just porous. It was just everywhere. It was just open, and PSG could penetrate. And I thought that Anistra could have brought in Endo earlier in the game because when Endo came in, we had a bit of stability in the game. The midfield was lacking. They were just everywhere. Liverpool players were everywhere. PSG players were everywhere. Dembele had lots of joy. It was just so unfortunate for them that they couldn't even put any of those chances into the box because they had all the chances most chances they could have actually scored. But thanks to Alisson, world class goalkeeper, he showed truly that he was world class today. He saved them. I think Alisson actually should have been the man of the match for me, because he did most of the work today. He just kept saving and saving potential goals for that PSG would have scored and probably won the game early in the game. Also, when Harvey Eliot came in less than 60 seconds, he scored the goal. Showed that Harvey Eliot it's also, world class. I must say, Liverpool, they have world class players, but today they were just not at their best. They were not just at their best. They were not just rhyming. They were not connecting. They were just everywhere. They couldn't even string passes. They couldn't even string 10 passes and lead to anywhere. They were just so dull in the game, and PSG dominated the game, but Liverpool got lucky and won the game. Also in this game, I would say Diaz also was not at his best. I miss Gakpo in this game, because Gakpo would have probably held his side well, and Gakpo would have had more chances and would have probably shot from outside the box. But Diaz would actually want to pass till he gets into the box, but PSG didn't give them the time to do all those kind of passing, and they couldn't even play today. They were just so lucky to win the game. So Gakpo was actually, missed in this game. As I said, the midfield was very porous. They needed Endo to be brought in very early in this game, and when Endo came in, you could see that the tempo of the game changed a bit. Even if PSG still had most of the possession, but the game changed a bit and finally led to a goal. Overall, I would say it's a good game. The referee was fair. We didn't have lots of fouls and cards, just one yellow card each. Was given to Van Dijk because of time waste. Because it was time wasting. So the game was fair. The referee was also fair in the game, and perhaps Liverpool got lucky, and Leicester got lucky, and they're going to go again and play PSG in the second half in the second leg in Anfield, and I'll see how that would happen. I also want to note that Barcelona on the other hand won the game today, and that means also they have a upper lead in the second leg of the game. Overall, it's a nice game to watch. Arsenal won the game yesterday, 7-1. Wow, that was very impressive, and Arsenal are really serious and they mean business in this season. Perhaps they want to get to the finals. And also to note that Real Madrid won the game yesterday against Atletico Madrid, and we don't know, but we know that whoever wins between Real Madrid and Atletico Madrid is going to face most likely Arsenal, except if PSV would actually come back by 7 goals to win Arsenal, which looks very impossible. Overall, it's a good game. I enjoyed watching the game today. Liverpool won at the end of the game. Overall, Alisson was good goalkeeping. Slot would have to go into his drawing board and strategize how they're going to play better in the second leg. So let me know your thoughts and your opinion in the comment section.